Assalam-o-Alaikum. We will talk about how PhD students can handle supervisor questions with confidence. This session is especially for topic defense. You may feel nervous about facing supervisor questions, but always remember that a supervisor questions you not to defeat you, but it is there to develop you as a competent researcher, develop you as a competent scholar, develop you as a future leader, develop you as a respect of the supervisor. Today I'll guide you on how to transform every question supervisor puts you into a chance to grow, not just in your research, but also in your identity as a scholar. Now, the question is why supervisors ask questions? You may sometimes wonder, why are supervisors asking me so many questions? The answer is very simple. They want to help you think deeply, think differently, think as researchers think as competent professionals think. So, first of all, a question about clarity pushes you to explain your research in simple words. So, when supervisors ask clarity questions, they want you to explain your research in simple words. Secondly, when supervisor asks a question about methodology, he wants to train you to justify your choices logically, choices of your methodology in a rational way. Third one, when a supervisor asks a question about limitations, he wants to teach you honesty and humility. We are humans, we cannot do everything. Our work always has some limitations in it. So, it is good to admit the limitation. It is good to tell what you cannot do. It is good to tell what you don't know. Fourth is a question about contribution reminds you to see bigger impact of your research work. So when the supervisor asks you what will be the contribution of your research, so you need to tell who will benefit and how many people will benefit and what type of population will benefit from the findings of your research. Reflection question. Ref- Take one question that scares you the most. Ask yourself, how can I use this question to make my research stronger? A question which you think that embarrassing one, think that how that question can make you a good researcher and your research is stronger one. The third is supervisor wants you to build confidence. Confidence not about having every answer. It is not at all. It is not having a lot of knowledge. Confidence means stay calm, speak with respect, use evidence to support your point, admit limits honestly, tell what you don't know. One simple formula to remember is confidence plus respect plus evidence is equal to success. So, dare to be wrong, dare to not to know the answer. Just come and sit with the supervisor and try to learn. He is your teacher. He tries to make you successful, not to fail you. He is not there to fail you. Activity. Practice answering your research problem in one single sentence. If you can do this, you're already stronger than most. Fourth thing is supervisor wants you to learn through practice. Don't just read about do's and don'ts, practice them. Instead of just reading, be clear. Actually, practice 1 minute research pitch. Research pitch means telling your research in 1 minute. So it is a matter of practice. It is not about you should remember that you should talk very clearly. It is not so. It is practicing. Second point is instead of only reading, do not argue. Practice how to respectfully acknowledge a tough suggestion. So instead of being defensive, tend to acknowledge what you do not know and what you cannot do actually. Then seek help from the supervisor. Sir, I cannot do it. Please help me. How I can do it, or how I can get the results you are asking me to get. Third point is instead of only reading, be prepared. Role play a defense with a friend or peer. So ask someone to ask you question, then you ask question to him. Just opening up solves the problem. Reflection. Ask a colleague to play the role of supervisor. Answer one question, then request their feedback on clarity, respect, and logic. Fifth is shaping your academic identity. The supervisor wants your academic identity. Your defense is not only about passing, it is about showing the world that you are becoming a scholar. Every answer you give reflects your discipline, honesty, critical thinking, and professional attitude. Always remember that right or wrong answer do not matter a lot. What matters is your discipline, critical thinking, honesty, and professional attitude. So, activity is write down three qualities you want your supervisor to see in you. For example, resilience, creativity, humility. Now think, how can my answers reflect these qualities? Sixth part is facing emotional pressure. Your supervisor wants to enable you to face the emotional pressure. I know defense questions can feel stressful. Anxiety, fear of failure, and lack of confidence can weigh you down. But remember, every scholar before you faced the same fears. Supervisor want you to succeed. Even mistakes can be learning moments, and they are always. Reflection is close your eyes for 1 minute. Imagine yourself in the defense room. See yourself smiling, listening carefully, and answering calmly. This mental rehearsal will reduce your anxiety. Seventh part is the conclusion and call to action. My dear students, you are not just preparing for defense, you are preparing for a life of research, knowledge, and contribution. Always ask yourself, am I only answering questions? And am I also building my future as a researcher? Point two is, am I only defending my thesis, or am I also shaping my academic identity? Walk into your defense with this mindset. I'm here to learn, to grow, and to prove that I'm ready to stand as a scholar. May Allah bless you with wisdom, humility, and success. Assalamu alaikum.